boys and girls. Adrian from Audio Excellence Canada, Philip to my immediate front, eating his lunch, and Jerry behind the camera. We just got in, literally just got in today, the McIntosh C8. This is a tube preamplifier. It's the least expensive preamplifier in the lineup. And the fact that it's tube makes it really interesting because I think what was the previous tube
they haven't had an inexpensive, affordable
220. It was called the C220. It was a long time ago.
And lots of dealers have always asked, well, why did you, stop making that?
Yeah. Well, now they've released this. By the way, if you ever buy an authentic McIntosh and it's brand new, you should be able to see it's the McIntosh tape, and it says factory sealed by McIntosh. So you know that this is proper and it's original. If you get one that doesn't have this tape, it's not brand new.
So just as another side note, even the B stock stuff that comes from McIntosh would be repackaged at the factory, and it would have this exact same type of packaging.
Okay, moment of truth. That's
remote control. Look at McIntosh power cord. Look at that.
Look at this remote control.
Oh, it's 91, isn't it?
No, I don't.
Yeah, HR091.
I've never seen this one before.
Yeah, they have that for the MTI.
Look at that.
I had a client email me about how to put the battery in there because it's kind of tricky to figure out.
Well, it's because it slides out.
Yeah, just the back slides.
Yeah, this whole thing slides out like
show them.
Like this.
Ah, look at that.
Right, and one battery in here, and so I think there's a magnet or something like that in here too. Oops.
Should we leave this in the box?
Yeah, I have one.
Okay. Okay, very important. Warning, to avoid a fire hazard, the foam insert over the vacuum tubes must be removed.
Well, the paint does look nice.
I'm laughing at this, I'm thinking, which idiot will end up... Okay, better not say that. Somebody will probably do that. Okay, so that's the manual.
That's probably the lawyer's idea.
Where's the on the back? So
it's essentially like a 252.
Yeah, they're using a similar chassis. By the way, they do have a matching monoblock pair of amplifiers. It's called the MC830, which Jerry will insert pictures of.
I'm dying to hear what this thing sounds like. Plus, look at this. You see that? You can put a DA2 in here.
That's the digital module. Okay, so.
Ooh. Oh, hang on. So there's no cage?
No, right here.
There's all those little tube protectors. It's not a cage.
So this, it's got the McIntosh, what do you call that?
The symbol.
Okay. Anyway,
the logo,
and there are holes. Yeah, there are holes on the top here, and this is where it goes in, just like that. Yeah.
So, try to insert it in the right orientation so that it reads MC. So when you look at it from the top. That's very cute.
By the way, Philip just sold, since we just got a big shipment of McIntoshes in, there was only one C22 in the entire
literally...
shipment, and he literally just sold it.
Like an hour?
Yeah.
And to a gentleman who had never visited us before.
He drove an hour and a half to get here.
Yeah. Saw our videos, apparently liked Philip.
I don't know why.
Exactly. Okay. So there it is. This preamplifier uses 4 12AX7 tubes. Right at the top you'll see indications of that. It's got McIntosh's headphone amplifier circuit built in. These are the inputs and the volume control. There are 5 analog inputs. Let me just show you in the back there. Okay, so here we go. NMC.
Oh,
Unbalanced.
MC too?
Yeah, unbalanced 1, unbalanced 2, and balanced inputs.
Maybe I should have bought this instead of that C2200 I have.
Balanced outputs, unbalanced outputs. There's 2 sets, and one of them can be configured as a subwoofer output. So you can drive your subwoofer with it. Your trigger connections. And as Villa mentioned, for those of you who also want digital conversion, you can add the DA2 DAC. Just take these screws out, pop it in. I believe you load the
Well, it has
software.
to be done with us, right?
That's right. You load the software and then away you go. Now, let's plug it in and see what it looks like.
So here's the interesting thing, Adrian.
Yes.
To add digital to this is actually relatively inexpensive.
Yeah, it's 1,000 US. Oh, by the way, this is mentioned $3,500 US. So it's quite a bit less expensive than, for example, the C2700 or even the C22. Yeah. So if you're looking for a really nice quality tube preamplifier that doesn't cost an arm and a leg,
See, Jerry?
this would be it.
Stand by. Let's turn it on. Push. Ooh. and no doubt, Adrian, that number, that model number will be popular with a certain
Yes.
Asiatic.
Oh, stereotypes.
Ooh.
Look at that. See, look, it even defaults to balance. Basically, to balance, yes. Saying you got to run balance if you can. That looks nice. It's all chrome in the front, glass in the back, remote control sensor over there.
That's a winner.
Yeah,
That's a winner.
yeah, I like it. So the inputs, see, MMC.
So even the phonal is adjustable. You can see there's
Setup, inputs, triggers, output. Okay, by the way, that's where you assign it for subwoofer out if you wanted it. Triggers, data port, pass-through. So this will also do pass-through with a home theater processor. So when you have it connected with the surround sound processor, you can select one of the inputs as a pass-through, so this becomes straight gain.
You know what they changed is
Iron
this little, see this little trim piece?
Yes.
That looks more like standard McIntosh now.
Auto off enabled. Okay, so we're going to disable that. So what this is according to EU regulations, the European Union regulations, anything that's electronic, if it's not being used for a certain amount of time, like 10, 15 minutes, the unit will go into automatic standby. So since we don't like that in the store, sometimes we'll not use it for a few minutes and we come back and it's off, we will, enabled, disabled. There we go. And then factory reset.
Hang on, go back. Would you, I don't know if you, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So that's the setup. Very simple. And if there's ever any kind of a firmware update and so on, this will tell you what version it is, and that's a serial number. Setups. You can name your inputs as well. So hold input. So you can add the different names. You can change what you want to call it instead of just balance inputs and so on. And we're back to MMC. Volume up and down. There we go.
Aren't there tone controls on that too?
Yes, but I don't see it. Maybe it's...
Maybe with the remote?
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
I guess we'll actually have to read the manual. Anyway, that's it for the unboxing of the C8. We'll do a review of this as soon as we get a chance and after we break it in. For now, we'll talk to you another time. Adrian from Audio Excellence Canada, Philip, and Jerry. Jerry, say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.